We've known for quite a while that Pipp Petals was going to be a pop star, and even that she was going to have a princess title. We've even known that she'd often be fixated on her cell phone, expressing appreciation for her fan base. But this latest clip from the upcoming Generation 5 film is showing just how dedicated the MLP staff are to having a social media star as part of their main cast. Even just these 15 seconds are leaning heavily towards interacting with fans, complete with plenty of likes and followers popping up with symbols on screen. When I first saw that more modern technology would exist within the world of Equestria, I was cautiously optimistic that the MLP staff could introduce more modern themes without sacrificing too many of the fantasy elements we've come to love from the My Little Pony series. But with the recent trailer, and even more so with this Meet Pipp Petals video, I get the feeling that while there are some interesting means of integrating modern technology into the world, such as a slot on the back of phones to fit a hoof into, which is kind of clever, I am somewhat concerned that perhaps there may be a bit too much emphasis on following modern trends for the world to feel sufficiently unique. That perhaps there will be a greater emphasis on current topics than what we saw from Friendship is Magic. That is to say, at least for what we've seen thus far. The primary conflict in the movie will be centered around Sunny and the rest of the main five trying to restore magic in Equestria. Now, whether that means the MLP staff are trying to focus on a narrative of perhaps teaching about using modern devices in moderation while discovering the magic of friendship is anyone's guess at this point. I'd like to think that the G5 film and its follow-up television series could find a worthwhile balance between fantasy and technology. But it does seem quite likely that Pipp-centered stories will perhaps be more often than not focused on the equivalent life of a social media star and the life lessons which correspond with a fan base through a phone screen. And while I can get behind the idea of the MLP staff teaching its audience about the potential dangers of seeking popularity for popularity's sake, I do hope that won't be the entire basis of Pipp's character arc throughout the series. What do each of you think, though? With Pipp Petals established as both a pop star as well as a social media celebrity, what sort of effect will these modern trends have on the world of Equestria and the long-term story of Generation 5 as a whole? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.